Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The Washington Wizards here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Last season, they had a very... only got to face them twice, but I'm sure they wish they had them on the schedule more often.
And now the Lakers starting group. Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Kobe. Randall with a screen for Bryant. Clarkson kicks to Russell. Right wing. Hibbert with a screen on Gortat. Shot clock at 6. Hibbert the pass to Randall. All with it. Pass to Neal. There's a screen by Gortat. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game. Steve was talking before we got into that little segment there about playing them more, and it was 2 games last year, 2 wins. It's probably a safe assumption they've got a lot of confidence heading into this first meeting, Clark, this year.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, they appear to be at opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of talent, but nothing's ever a sure thing, Kevin. That's why we play the game.
I like that. Good.
Martell Webster in the second season of a 4-year deal. He signed with the Wizards. He's a really good combo player. He can shoot and he can defend. And with that size on the wing, he becomes a valuable asset to the team.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break. That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 34-point game against Detroit.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And while Webster Clark is not great at creating his own shot, he's still effective.
Yeah, because he's a great catch-and-shoot guy. I mean, he's able to knock down those 3-pointers. If he gets his feet set and a little bit of time and space, he'll make you pay.
Now Nene, following the 3-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Goes up from the top of the key. And Washington again with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Russell against Wall. Pass to Bryant. Back to Russell. To stop the run. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you know, for the last couple of seasons, we've seen the Lakers really struggle with injuries to their star players, and it shed a less than flattering light on the team's bench depth. It's forced guys to step into roles that perhaps they aren't quite ready to handle.
He hits the second from the line. And some feel the Lakers, Steve, failed to really address their bench depth, whether in the draft or free agency.
Well, you know, generally they've had success with broad strokes. I mean, acquiring star players over the year. Advantage that the Lakers have had over the years. So this may be a new era for this franchise in terms of team building.
Here's Clarkson, averaging 22 points a game. And the slam dunk by Russell. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gortat with the screen for Wall. Into Nene. The runner. The shot is good off the backboard. Nene's got his first 2 points.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Outside, Russell. Back to Bryant. The feed to Russell. 5 on the clock. Kobe goes in. no luck. And the Wizards now going the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
Wall's shot is off.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Shot's good by Kobe.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Washington leading now by 3. Now Wall. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score.
Neal's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bryant can't get it to go.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And here's Wall. Right now averaging 15 points a game.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. It's Hibbert with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Washington had its best season in recent memory this last year, and a lot of their wins came from how fast they were out of the gate. They always seemed to start on point.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Black's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. And Nick Young is subbed in for Russell. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Washington was a fast starting team last year. Top 5 in first quarter scoring. And overall speed of the team could catch, I thought at times, opponents Clark off guard.
And that speed is the key. I mean, you look at Wall and certainly Bradley Beal, John Wall. Pace of play very much something they emphasized and put pressure on the opposing teams with the way they play.
Here's Wall following the 3 by the Lakers. Shot to stop the run, and that one's good.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Washington making some changes. Sanders comes in for Nene, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Webster. The Wizards shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
John Wall is becoming very efficient running the pick and roll. He's got a nice pull-up from the right elbow if the defender decides to sag off or go under the screen.
Right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Beal's checked in for Washington.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sessions is checked in. Ryan against Porter. Now the pass to Clarkson. Kobe attacking. The fadeaway, and the shot is good. Bryant's got 5. And Wall has some good big men to work with running that pick and roll. Nene, very mobile. Steve, a great finisher.
Yeah, and of course, Marcin Gortat spent a couple of years running the pick and roll with Steve Nash in Phoenix. So, you know, he's had some pointers for Wall, too. All in all, you love to see the chemistry that has developed between all those players.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Here's Clarkson following the bucket by the Wizards. Young with the ball. Now Beal defending. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that getting some points in transition as a result.
Free throw good. Porter.
Otto Porter, the 3rd overall pick in last year's draft out of Georgetown, touted as one of the most NBA-ready players in the draft, but a hip injury cost him the first month of the season, and he never really could get into the rotation.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Gortat. And for Otto Porter, not a consistent rotational player last season for the Washington Wizards, Clark. And given their spotty history in the draft, you'd forgive the fans for getting just a little bit nervous with this guy.
Yeah, you know what? I would tell the fans to be patient. I'm a little disappointed. I thought Otto Porter would emerge sooner than he has, but you can't give up on young players. He didn't shoot the ball well as a rookie. He did show you the versatile skill set. So perhaps year 2 will be a better year for him.
Well, you saw it a little at the back of his rookie year, and he continued it last season. Brad Beal is going to be a dynamic scoring guard in this league.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Bradley Beal listed at 6'5" in his shoes, but he plays bigger.
Yeah, he's from a football family. He'll throw his weight around to get a rebound. He still needs to work on getting to the basket. But I think this guy has a tremendous future.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Bass. Williams comes in for Bryant. And it's Russell in for Clarkson. Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Russell's got 5 now. Washington leading now by 3. Humphries with a screen on Russell. And Sessions kicks to Sanders. Now Humphries inside. That one goes.
So that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Young's shot is off. The Wizards have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Beal with it. He's picked up by Russell. Beal can't get it to go.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Williams passes to Black.
Taking a look back over the last month, let's see how Washington stacked up in the NBA rankings. 7th in steals, 11th in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league in challenging those shots. The opponent field goal percentage, the top half of the league. Not bad.
What they try to do, Clark, is pressure the ball. I mean, you talked about the steals per game, and that's the key number of all those stats. They pressure the ball. They really create havoc for the offense. And when they take you out of the flow of your offense, it really makes the ball stop, and the game becomes very difficult for the offensive team.
And stolen by Russell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Beal against Williams. Here's Randall. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D. It was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And that one's good. Sessions.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Here's Russell. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Russell's got 7.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Sessions against Russell. Humphrey sets a pick for Sessions. Passes to Beal. Takes a 3. Here's Sanders. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Russell kicks to Williams. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. The drive by Russell. Young with no one around. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Tune in Friday, December 6th. Eric Bledsoe and the Phoenix Suns take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Live from Houston. Don't miss it.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yeah, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
As good as the Wizards season was last year, they still had trouble with teams from the West. In fact, only 11 wins in 30 games for them last season.
Beal and Webster out on the perimeter. Nene down low with Gortat. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The Wizards with the lead. To the middle, here's Webster, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Webster's got 7. And a lot of teams out in the East struggle with the West, but it's an area where, Clark, the elite East teams perform better than 11 wins.
Yeah, and if Washington wants to take that next step of getting to be a top 3 team in the East, they've got to be a lot tougher against the West, and something around the 500 mark in terms of wins would get them there.
And the Lakers have possession after the basket by Washington.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Beal against Williams. And the shot's good from Nene. And it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle, the fresh-faced rookie for the Lakers. Wore number 30 in college at Kentucky and wears it now. As a kid, he asked his mother if it was okay if he wore the same number that she used to wear. She said if he wore it, he had to do something with it. Big shoes to fill, but he's up to the task, guys.
I like his chances. Thanks. Timeout called the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Look at what they did in the fourth quarter. I mean, they just went to sleep. Totally non-committal basketball. They allowed the big comeback.
Yeah, but don't discount the effort on the other side, Clark, because they took advantage of the opening that was there.
Wizards making a switch here. Heels checked in. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Roy Hibbert.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, the Wizards signed John Wall to that max contract extension last season, and he rewarded them in his first All-Star game appearance and led the team back to the playoffs for the first time in 6 seasons.
Williams is checked in for Young.
And Wall finally adding a consistent three-pointer to his arsenal last season. He shot almost 4 threes a game and made them at a 35% clip.
Now here's Randle. Here's Clarkson. Connects on the 17-footer.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Wizards leading by 5. And Steve, defenders can't just go under on screens any longer defending John Wall.
Yeah, that outside shot keeps defenders honest, and it opens up driving angles and passing lanes for John Wall, who's one of the most explosive players in the league.
Here's Clarkson following the bucket by the Wizards. He feeds it to Williams. Pass to Clarkson. Hibbert with a screen on Wall. It's tipped. Randle passes to Clarkson. Again, Los Angeles.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here is Wall. He's got 7. From the line, another one falls for Washington.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Here's Clarkson, averaging 22 points a game. From 12 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
And Wall kicks to Neal. Gord's out with a screen on Williams. Here's Neal. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards. Here's Clarkson, covered by Wall. Hibbert, the pass to Clarkson. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Wizards leading by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 6. Outside Williams. Kobe kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, the Lakers have been in a bit of turmoil in the last few years, and it comes back to not being able to find the right coach.
A few coaches have been given looks since the end of the Jackson era in L.A., and needless to say, it's hard to replace a guy like that.
And for the Lakers, Steve, it's really hard to build something because there is a pressure to win now as well.
I would say that taking their time and not trying to rush back to winning would be the best thing that this franchise can do.
Sessions checked in for the Wizards. Blacks checked in for Los Angeles.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers. Tariq Black.
Here's Clarkson. Off the pick, and he dunks it down.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Washington with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Sessions dishes to Nene. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Sessions. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Wizards.
Chris Humphries.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Clarkson. That 3 off the mark.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. And a decent edge and rebound so far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Larry Sanders is checked in for the Wizards. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Martell Webster. Washington calls timeout.
The change out there.
And the Lakers with some changes. Nick Young's checked in for Bryant. And it's Russell in for Lou Williams. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Sessions. And another miss by Washington.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for him.
And he gets it to go.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Neal. Right now averaging 5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Porter. Here's Humphries. The Lakers with the rebound. Outside, Russell. And the pass to Clarkson. Young with no one around. And there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Sessions. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Picked by Humphries. Out to Sessions. The dish to Neal. The shot from the low post is good. Neal's got 6.
Ramon Sessions, an erratic outside shooter over the course of his career. He's had some seasons where he shot over 40% on threes, but last year in the low 20s. But his real knack is for drawing fouls. Really good at penetrating, drawing contact, and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Sessions. It's Porter outside. Hibbert pulls it in. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside, Russell. Young outside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. He's got 11. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. In third, the Lakers.
You know, it's amazing when you consider how much can change on a team from year to year, but nonetheless, this team has been one of the best at putting points on the board.
LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Young in the corner. Back to Russell. Here's Clarkson. He's got 8. It's off his foot. And the ref's saying he kicked it. Bradley Beal's checked in for Sessions.
Bradley Beal.
On defense, Washington. Russell kicks to Clarkson. He feeds it to Hibbert. Passes it to Clarkson. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been so far for the Lakers.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight. You know, coming into the playoffs, a lot of people dismissed the Wizards because they were playing a more seasoned team during the playoffs. But the Wizards, actually, as you look at their roster, they had a number of players that were playoff tested.
Here's Beal looking for his first basket still in this one. To the left side wing. Humphries with a screen on Russell. It's Beal on the wing. He dishes it to Neal. 6 to shoot. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Off the left rim and out.
The Wizards did have more experience than most people realized last year, helping the playoffs and in the regular season.
And out of bounds. As the Wizards gain possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bradley Beal. His last 10 games, 5th in three-point field goal percentage. And he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in block. Per game.
Yeah, and, you know, taking a look again at his three-point shooting, Steve, he's done an excellent job, I think, of finding open spots. His teammates help him get open, but he understands how to do that. and then he just splashes those triples.
Now here's Sanders. He has 6. Sinks it on the run. Sanders has got 8. Having veterans in the locker room is such a benefit in so many ways. Wizards have to owe some of their success last season to that.
Well, you know, veteran players bring perspective. They bring professionalism. They bring experience. And those are attributes that you can't be a playoff team without. And it served the Wizards well that they had those vets.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You foul and you send a very poor free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down. Make him earn it at the stripe.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the Lakers are in another one of those transition stages, and they've not had many in the history of the franchise. But they do need to start looking for that next superstar to build the team around.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Randall's checked in for Hibbert, and Kobe is subbed in for Young.
As you said, Kobe's starting to get to the age where you just don't know how many years he has left, especially with all the injuries. And the Lakers need to look now to who's going to lead them in the future.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The drive by Bryant. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Kobe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Wizards trail by 3. Now here's Beal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Porter, no luck.
That's clearly a lack of composure going up for that shot. I mean, we've seen it happen to him before.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Roy, you've gotten some bench production tonight that's made an impact here. Tell us how the depth has shaped the team's mentality and identity.
We're a complete team, you know, from top to bottom.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Terrific game for Pete. He's got 11 points and 2 steals as well. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
Yeah, this is superhuman stuff we're seeing right now.
Lakers leading by 3. So the Lakers 5 right now. Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Russell. And it's Black in at the 5. Uses both hands to slam it down. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Here's Beal after the basket by the Lakers. Missed inside.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Kobe with it, now guarded by Gortat. Taken away by Nene. Beal with it. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Wall's checked in.
John Wall.
Here's Wall off the inbound. Goes back up. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Gortat.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
They set the pick. Russell passes to Black. Outside Williams. Outside Russell. Clock at 6. Black guarded by Nene, and it's blocked. And now here comes Neal leading the break. Here's Webster. Here's Wall. Can't get it to go. Good D by Williams.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Russell kicks to Kobe. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him. A lot of times when a great player hangs it up, they take some time to find themselves or just relax. But Kobe said last season that he wants to stay heavily involved in the NBA when his playing days are over. Not a huge surprise if you think about just how competitive he is.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Washington. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Marcin Gortat. For the past few seasons, the Wizards have been making trades almost every season, but they stuck with their roster last year, and Clark, it paid off.
It sure did, Kevin. You can see how they continue to grow into a really tight-knit, cohesive group over the season, and that always makes a difference.
And some stability for this franchise, which had seen some ups and downs over the past few years. Nice to have a foundation for the Wizards to build off of.
Here's Neal. 8 points for him. And he gets it to go. Neal's got 10 points. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Russell against Wall. The drive by Russell. That's good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And if you look at how Washington has set themselves up, the Wizards should be in a good place for a long time. I mean, they only have to make some minor adjustments to the roster as they have the major pieces in place, particularly that backcourt. John Wall, Bradley Beal, that's a keeper of a backcourt for a long time.
Here is Russell following the basket by John Wall. Lakers working the ball around now. Nobody near Williams. Off target from three-point range. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Neal dishes to Wall. Feeds to Neal. Nene with the screen on Kobe. Here's Wall. Here's Gortat. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact. And he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
2 shots.
Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer. Steve, we like him. I know, the 57th pick back in 2005.
He's just a quality starting center in the NBA. 6'11", center, can score and defend. Really a good pickup for Washington.
Here's Clarkson. 10 points for him.
And checking out some numbers for Kobe Bryant. Showing up amongst the best. They love what they've seen from him the last couple of weeks. He was 9th in scoring, 13th in steals, and his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score. Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Now here's Kobe, averaging 18 points a game, and he gets it to go.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Wizards trail by 3. Gortat with the screen for Wall. Out left of the wing. And Neal kicks to Wall. Webster outside, and good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Webster's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Clarkson passes to Bass. Rebounded by the Wizards.
An easy look there, but, he misses those once in a while.
Outside, Wall, off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Washington calls timeout.
Gary Neal is 6'4" shooter, played 3 seasons with the Spurs, and before that a long time in Europe. Deep range on his shot, and he's able to hit from a standstill or on the move.
Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Lou Williams. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Kobe Bryant, fourth.
And this set of guys can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. And that damage isn't just limited to one part of the court.
Yeah, you kicked that one right between the uprights, Steve. As small forwards, they're called on to cover a lot of distance at the defensive end. A lot of ground they need to cover. Those steals have come from everywhere.
And Neal, the combo guard size, but he's more of a shooter than a playmaker.
Yeah, you know, he does better defending shooting guards in most matchups as well, Kevin. But the offensive end, I think, is where he makes his mark, and that's what you focus on with Gary Neal. He's going to give you scoring.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Washington, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
You know, right now for the Wizards, you know, they've stumbled out of the gate and are still searching for a way to get it moving in the right direction.
Well, there's time. I mean, they can right the ship, but they can't wait too much longer. They've got to dig themselves out of this hole, and the only way to do it is by defending and playing harder than what they've been doing.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Outside, Wall. He kicks to Gortat. Nene with the screen on Hibbert. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Gortat never really felt at home in Phoenix, it seemed, but he got a lot of his bounce back to his step when he was traded to the Wizards, where he was really a great fit alongside that young backcourt.
And the Wizards trading Emeka Okafor and a draft pick for Gortat. Clark seemed like a pretty good move at the time.
Yeah, you know, Okafor had that season-ending injury. The Wizards making a push for the playoffs, and they were able to re-sign Gortat this offseason.
A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence. Very odd.
Don't expect that to happen very, very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 11. Los Angeles with another miss. Now Wall. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Wall's got 13.
For the Lakers, it was the first time since the 04-05 season that they didn't play postseason basketball.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, the Lakers are a franchise that not only expects to play in the postseason, but they anticipate and expect making deep runs into the playoffs and ultimately winning championships. They have the means, the resources to get back in that position in a hurry. So I'll tell you what, I wouldn't feel too bad about their postseason streak getting broken.
And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in. There's the pick. Dishes it to Hibbert. Pass to Clarkson. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Kobe, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Kobe's got 15 points.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now here's Wall. 13 points in the game. Gortat dishes the Wall. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the miss by Wall.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 11.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And here's Wall. The feed to Nene. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominating.
Now here's Randall. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Back to Bryant. It's on target from the high post. Bryant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. Pulls up on the wing, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there. Lakers trail by 3. Hibbert with a screen on Wall. Clarkson passes to Randall. Gets it to fall from the right block.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Washington shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Here's Wall. Count the basket and the foul. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Washington making some changes. Larry Sanders is checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Webster. That's good. Clarkson's got 13 points. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Beal. Here's Humphries. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Blacks check in for Los Angeles. The free throw off from Humphries.
Boy, Chris Humphries is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. He's always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive glass, and never afraid to get in there and battle. He never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
Wall dishes to Humphries. Off with the layup. The Lakers trail. Here's Clarkson. 15 points in the game. High arcing shot. That's good. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter. There's 39 seconds left in the third. To the wing on the left. There's Porter with the 3. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist here tonight. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far. You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Sanders sets the screen for Wall. No luck. Here's Clarkson. 19 points in the game. Nick Young on the wing. From deep. Missed. Tie game in Washington. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today? State Farm assisted the game.
Yeah, let's do it. I love the way this play developed. I think this offense really thrives off of plays like that. Turned it into an easy basket.
Well, the Wizards shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. All out there with Gary Neal. Then it's Chris Humphries. Then there's Sanders. And it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And the Lakers with possession here. Following the missed shot by Larry Sanders. Young passes to Black. Puts it up from 7, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Washington now. And Neal Neal kicks to Humphries, using his post move to get the 2 points. Humphries has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Wizards. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Humphries has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the ref to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Martell Webster, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Now, here is Humphries. Right side Wall. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Clarkson. Fires from the wing. Neal pulls it in. Neal's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And he goes in for the top.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off. Perfect.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Gorton's checked in for Washington. Nene comes in for Chris Humphries. The Lakers also making some changes. Bass comes in for Randall. And it's Russell in for Clarkson. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He was not at all satisfied with their effort levels, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Wall's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Russell dishes to Young. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Neal. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You look at what Neal has done so far. 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Wall against Russell. Left side Williams. He feeds it to Bass. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The drive by Russell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Ryan is checked in for Nick Young. And so Russell hits them both. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wall against Russell. Wall attacking. Nene the pass to Wall. And again, Washington no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
That ties it up.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
The Wizards shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
Beal's checked in for Washington. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. There's the screen. Russell kicks to Bass. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Webster can't get the bucket. Lakers shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Outside Russell. Outside Bryant. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 19 points for Kobe Bryant.
Wow, he is just on fire.
Yeah, give him the ball and get out of his way. Let him do his thing.
Here's Gortat, hits the jump hook. Gortat's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures. Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
Got that one up quick. And the Wizards lead by 2. Here is Russell. Outside, Kobe. Back to Russell. Kicks it to Bass. Williams with a clean look. Good. Nothing but net.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Now here's Beal. Nene with the screen on Russell. Beal dishes to Nene. Outside for Beal. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Lakers trail by 3. Russell passes to Kobe. Right side, Bryant. Here's Black, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistence, pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Porter's checked in for Beal. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Randall comes in for Brandon Bass. Washington. It's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Porter. Nene kicks to Porter. It's stolen by Randall. Russell with it. On the wing, Williams. Up top, Russell. Gortat covering. And now here comes Neal, leading the break. And so they foul intentionally.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Porter, high shot from 10 feet out. And the Wizards lead by 3. The Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Here's Clarkson, guarded by Porter. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Wizards have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Now Porter. The pass to Webster. There's the dish to Neal. Here's Gortat. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Well, second chance points are not easy to come by, but when you work as hard as he has today, it becomes a lot easier.
Here's Webster. Botches the slam dunk finish. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 21.
Jordan Clarkson.
Wizards leading by 3. And here's Porter. Passes it to Gortat. Stolen away. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. No good. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Webster. Not wasting any time and taking a shot and knocking it down. Webster's got 11 in the second half. Timeout called the Lakers. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Black's checked in for Randall, and it's Russell in for Williams. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Black. Russell kicks to Clarkson. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gortat's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Porter with it. He's picked up by Russell. 17-foot shot on the way. Tries again. Gortat misses.
Well, that's the way to get the board there.
Just been rebounding well all game long. Bryant dishes to Russell. And that rebounding has enabled them to keep the lead.
And has allowed second chance opportunities for them, which are very valuable. Huge.
The first one falls. Jay's checked in for Washington. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Neal. Jay, defended by Bryant. That's good.
That's what they're hanging. Their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
Here is Russell after the basket by Washington. Here's Clarkson. Back to Russell. Outside Bryant. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Releases. No good off the front iron.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Kobe comes with the double team. Webster passes to Jay. Puts it up from 12. Here's Gortat. Here's Nene. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Washington, Nene.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
And Washington making a change. Anderson's checked in.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Gortat. Nene setting the pick for Gortat. The shot is off. Great tee that time from Hibbert.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now here's Anderson. Feeds to Gortat. And Neal kicks to Anderson. And that's an intentional foul.
Russell. That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He adds to their lead with a couple of solid free throws.
And here's Bryant for 3. Again, the miss by Bryant. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 5th personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Wizards.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Wizards making a switch here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So both teams making some changes here. Young from outside. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. Here's Beal. And so Washington takes the...
I'm here with John Wall.